I've included your Twitter handle here because I imagine you just when building a gaming PC.
At first, I admit, I thought it was satire.
The Verge's channel is satire. That's like, they suck.
So a few years ago, TC, or managing editor,
Hi, Stefan. You probably shouldn't have included your Twitter handle here because I imagine you're just going to get absolutely flamed from the internet.
He did. He did indeed do that. He did indeed get flamed for that.
You can build a gaming desktop for around $1,000.
Which is true.
Well, yeah, you can build a gaming desktop for around $1,000 or $350.
Or $500 if you're good enough.
Or $250 or $200 or $170.
Sorry, I thought he said gaming PC. These aren't gaming PCs. You can't call this a gaming PC. This is the only game you're playing is Tetris, and not even the new Tetris. You don't get to play Tetris Legends or Tetris Royale. I don't know what the new game is called. I'm mixing up Tekkit Legends with Tetris Legends. Nah, you are not playing games on these computers. I don't care what he says. I don't care what his video says. I love you. I don't know who you are, but you're fired.
$5 or $150. Or sometimes even $100, but yeah, sure, $1,000.
I want to go all out, so I spent around $2,000.
$2,000 is a decent chunk of change for a gaming PC.
Games, so
It's a pretty decent chunk of change. Yeah.
what do you need to build a desktop? Well, of course, first you need a table.
I had no idea. I've been doing it wrong this whole time. I have bookshelves.
Preferably not metal.
Hold on, time out. Time out.
Time out.
So, what do you need to build a desktop? Well, of course,
A desk. That's what it's called, desktop. You need a desk. Thanks for telling me. That's it. Video's over. Desktop. Right there.
first you need a table.
Ha ha ha, yes. This is a funny joke that this man has just made, according to my calculations.
Preferably
Oh,
not.
you need a table to build a PC. I thought you could build it in mid-air.
Why even say that?
Have an anti-static working surface layered on top of it, a thermal paste applicator, and
What? A thermal paste applicator? What the heck is that?
Sorry, yeah, any self-respecting individual who has built a Threadripper PC... Threadripper, man, I have struggles saying that. Threadripper PC, you will know exactly what a thermal paste applicator is, and you know what a godsend it is. Just saying. Learn to build.
Does anybody ever actually use a thermal paste applicator?
Yes!
an Allen wrench.
Why is he recommending an Allen wrench?
I always use my Allen wrench to build my PCs. Except his name is Philip. Oh, I hit a number on the numpad by throwing it. Oh, darn.
Unless he used that Allen wrench to put together the table.
Some tweezers
Fair point, fair point. Tables do often require Allen wrenches. Or you can get his friend... Ah, I forgot the joke. Never mind. I was going to make a joke, but I couldn't come up with a name and another type of tool in the time to make an Allen wrench joke, so we're moving on.
to tighten up the wires.
Tweezers? What?
Hold on, did he just say tweezers?
He did! He did say that! You're right! You know, me and this guy, we're on the same page here. We know what's going on. Me and this guy, I'm not 8 months late to this or anything. We know what's going on. We're hip.
Those are zip ties.
How in God's name is my English better than his?
Ooh, this is not turning out good already.
Ooh, he's talking about this video because it's going to get copyright striked by so many people.
A Swiss Army knife, which hopefully has a Phillips head screwdriver
Hopefully. Hopefully it does.
in it.
A Swiss Army knife that hopefully has a Phillips head screwdriver in it.
I like how he says, hopefully. Like, why not just say a Phillips head screwdriver? It's like, you can only use a Swiss Army knife. And if yours doesn't have a screwdriver, well, you better return your parts because you're not building a PC.
No.
Wouldn't you make sure that you have the tools necessary before you start the build?
No. Who would do that? This guy should be fired.
Why does your office with so many dozen PCs and so many dozen tech employees not have one of these?
Well, you called them tech employees. They work at The Verge. I don't think they're tech employees.
And last but not least, an anti-static bracelet, which is to protect you.
Okay, that's
and
true.
The parts. These are the parts you're going to need. But more importantly, before we get...
Hold on. That's not an anti-static bracelet at all. There's no ground wire coming off of it. He's not...
What do you mean, brother? I'm just putting on my anti-static wrist strap so I can build my gaming computer. I don't know what you're talking about. You're crazy, guy with red hat, whose name I don't know, who's probably going to sue me for this video. He's just trying to look fancy and stop those static electricities from getting on his motherboard. Shame on you.
not connected to anything. That looks like the bracelet I'm wearing.
What? It's not a wireless wristband. That's a Riv Strong bracelet. He not fighting static. He fighting cancer.
Good for him. Static electricity kills way less people.
That's not gonna work at all. Don't listen to this person. This is really bad so far.
We have a lot of boxes and a lot of PC parts, so it's best you unbox them, isolate the parts that you really need. So it's best you unbox them, isolate the parts that you...
What? Why did he destroy the box? Dude, you have a knife right there, man.
Dude, he's got a screwdriver, which hopefully has a Swiss Army knife.
I can open the box too. See? I did it.
That wasn't so hard, was it?
And screw in with confidence, but also don't screw in too hard, otherwise you...
Screw in with confidence. I like his style.
Oh, at least he put the posts in. He didn't tell. It's a tutorial. They didn't tell you to put the posts in, but luckily he already did it.
They're called standoffs. A post is what you do on Twitter. Those are standoffs. A post is what a sign is attached to. Those are standoffs, because they stand off of the case. Okay? Man with shutter shades.
And you just have to figure it out on your own.
I chose Asus's Z37
A Suzy.
A Suzy Q. Yes.
VMe SSDs, meaning you can get really...
Okay, I want to stop it there because why is he installing the motherboard straight into the chassis? I'd install as much as I physically could onto the motherboard first. So you're talking the processor, thermal paste. It's cooler if it will allow it. Obviously, if you're using an AIO, it's a different story, or custom loop.
And I'm going to talk for 20 minutes about how coolers work, despite the fact that it's just a React video and not a video about coolers. But whatever.
Attention to the brace that goes at the
I got braces! That's an IO shield.
brace that
Well, this is my jam. This is my jam.
The brace that goes at the
This is my
back
jam.
of the computer.
Oh my.
I'm gonna die.
Did he seriously just call an IO shield plate a brace?
You always have to make sure that you
Did he really just call an IO shield an IO shield plate?
really hammer it in because there's no screw.
Do not hammer it in. Please do not hammer it. What?
Just hammer it with your hand. Hander it in. Press that like button.
Why did he say hammer it in?
Secondly, it's pretty fast RAM. It's 2,666 megahertz.
Ha! Intel.
That's not that fast for DDR4 memory. That is very, very slow.
For Intel, it's the fastest. That's what you get for being a weeb.
2666 is not that fast.
I can run at 3200 megahertz.
Okay, so I legitimately tried looking up and doing the conversions. Like, I got a calculus textbook, and I still couldn't figure out how to translate megahertz to miles per hour, or kilometers per hour for you smart people. And I was mad, because I actually wanted to figure out if I could run at 3200 megahertz.
That would be classified as really fast on DDR3.
No, that would be fast on Intel, because Intel is bad for this type of thing. Fast RAM is the thing. This video might get views, so I can't say too much. It's getting taken down.
But for DDR4, not so much.
Okay, I don't know why he's opening all 4 DIMM slots. He only has 2 sticks of RAM.
Just in case.
He's putting this in wrong. Already. There's the little notch right there, and there is the hole. You can tell right now this is not lined up. He's already putting it in.
Okay, so you messed that up. The notch is on the motherboard, and the hole is on the RAM. I'll forgive you because you can't see through those glasses.
And upside down. He's not going to be able to snap this in.
And just lining that up with the logo.
Oh, they cut away.
So once you hear that,
They cut away because he was putting it in wrong.
so once you hear that solid clasp and you don't see
Once you hear the clasp. Yes.
You mean click? It's not a clasp.
Now he's in slot 4. Who edited this?
I mean, I tell you, I'm definitely editing my video down so I don't sound stupid.
I mean, I don't think the editing's gonna help with that. But, whatever.
install.
Hold on. What is that?
Hold up.
What is this?
It's dual channel. They're next to each other, so they won't be lonely. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? They're right next to each other. They're happy. What do you mean?
Right here.
What do you guys see wrong?
He installed the memory incorrect.
Yes.
Oh no, he installed the memory wrong.
They side by side. They should be spaced out for that motherboard. I look at the manual. That's the wrong way.
So rip dual channel support on his motherboard if he's going to run his RAM like that.
That is only going to read 8 gigs. That's not going to read 16.
What? No. That is wrong. I don't know what you is doing. That is wrong. It is going to read 16. Mr. I like to be wrong. It is going to read 16. There will be 16 gigs. It just won't be dual channel, meaning it won't be running at peak efficiency. But it will read 16. You, sir, are a liar. Don't sue me.
Because one of them's installed incorrectly.
Speaking.
It's not installed incorrectly. It's in there. It's just installed in the wrong slot for dual channel. Now, maybe they don't want dual channel. I mean, they already have slow RAM because they use Intel.
Of the memory. I wish I could erase this one.
But you
Preach.
can always upgrade this and swap it out, and it's only held down by one screw and the latch, so it's really simple.
Okay, so he mentions it's only held down by a screw and a latch.
Yeah, which part of it's the latch? Because I'm pretty sure one's a slot and the other one's a screw. Where is the latch? Because I'm looking for the M.2 latch and I really want to find it.
But then looking at it, he hasn't actually put the standoff, and it looks like he's screwing the
He's got to put the latch in first before he puts the standoff. What do you mean? What do you mean?
NVMe drive directly onto the motherboard. So generally you'd get these with your motherboard, which is
And generally, I'm going to go into a 20-minute rant about how to build PCs because I haven't made a separate video for that yet.
a tiny little standoff and a little screw down onto the motherboard like, oh.
And I'm still going.
Is this computer even going to work?
Now, which lane you choose depends entirely on what other parts you're going to put in the system.
Which lane you choose? Are you on a highway? No. Which lane you choose is the top. Period. And it's not a lane, it's a slot. It has lanes. CPU has PCIe lanes, and each slot has lanes to the CPU. You are putting it in the slot, not the lane.
I'm just going to pick the top one.
Absolutely wrong. He's absolutely wrong there. Obviously, you pick the top one because that one has the most.
I'm just gonna pick the top one. He's absolutely wrong. Obviously, you're gonna pick the top one. Learn when to stop the video to talk about your thing, man.
Bandwidth.
I'm just going to pick the top one because the SSD is at the bottom and I don't want to cover it. I just think it...
Well, actually, on a motherboard, there are 32 lanes on each slot, and it's just, it's gonna happen again. We're just gonna skip this guy. Mister, I have more parts than friends. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you. I don't know who you are, Mr. Laptop. But, like, give me a graphics card, maybe?
Looks nice. Make sure that you align it with these little insulating pads. So
They're not insulating pads, they're anti-vibration pads. What are you insulating against?
Vibration.
so the power supply doesn't short circuit and come into contact with the rest.
Yes, so that metal encircled power supply, circled by painted metal, does not short circuit. Like, and now I'm just reacting to the video because it's so bad. Yet the point of this is that 8 months later, I'm reacting to the reactions of the videos.
The system.
What?
So
Whoa, hold the phone.
Whoa, hold the language.
That is so dumb.
You are actually an idiot.
Well, that's not very nice. Just because he's dumb doesn't mean you have to call him an idiot. He may be stupid, but he's not an idiot. Okay? He may be idiotic, but he's not an idiot. Okay? An idiot is actually just someone who doesn't vote. Now I'm going to stop this video here before it goes too far. If you want a part 2, comment below. If you never want to see another video, comment that below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.